Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Here we are again, ladies and gentlemen, back in action live and in living color with the World Wrestling Federation. I am your host, Brad Drake, and this is the 1987 Supermod. We are recording week 3 of July's 1987 television tapings tonight, and we are once again still in Indianapolis to be exact, the Market Square Arena. So here we are, everybody. Let's take a look at our card for tonight. All right, we're going to have a couple dark matches. We're going to see Rick Rude and the Rockers in these dark matches. In our first match of the evening, Sherry Martel is going to be making, I think this is her debut. Pretty certain this is her debut. Next, we're going to see the Young Stallions in a tag team match. The Walking Condominium King Kong Bundy will be featured. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat will be in singles action. Demolition is in our semi-main. And in our main event, everybody, we're going to see a big match between Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. We're going to see a Hulk Hogan promo. We are going to see a King Kong Bundy promo. We will see a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat promo, a Demolition promo, and rest assured, we will see the Macho Man Randy Savage delivering a promo. That's going to do it, everybody, for this rundown. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. Okay, here we are. Dark match number 1, and we have Cortez versus Rude. And here is the young Jesse Cortez, who would eventually become a full-time referee for the WWF. Actually, he's not that young. He is going to face Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude, that is, who's got a big career ahead of him here. All right, Ravishing Rick Rude gets the victory over Cortez here in this dark match. And up next, we have another dark match here, and it is a tag team match that will feature the newly signed Rockers, also known as the Midnight Rockers. All right, Milano and Barry O. All right, and here is Joe Milano, who was from Montreal, same place as Dino Bravo. Here's his tag team partner, Barry O. And they are facing the Rockers. Here we go. Marty Jannetty is going to get the win for his team here. And these two are booked and ready to rock. All right, we're on to the main card here. Candice Perdue is going to face Sherry Martel. 3-minute bout. Here is Candice Perdue. And here is Sensational Sherri. Sherri's doing a little bit of a face run here at first in the WWF. And then eventually she and Fabulous Moolah would trade the title and trade dispositions. Because at the first Survivor Series, Sherri was a heel. She was on the heel team. And Fabulous Moolah was on the babyface team. Here we go with a big Hulk Hogan promo. Yeah, that's getting an exclamation point. When you watch these shows as a kid, you didn't necessarily see the big name guys wrestle every week, but you did see promos. This was also a Control Center with Gene Okerlund, but we haven't had one of those yet, but we may. Here's Craig DeGeorge, who, as of recording time just 2 days ago, was on a podcast, and I missed it. All right, John Callahan and Mario Mancini are going to face the Young Stallions here. Mario Mancini, of course, has that podcast that you can listen to. Here's John Callahan. Here is Mario Mancini. And here are the Young Stallions. Mario Mancini was very good friends with Paul Roma and actually brought him into the sport. And is still friends with him to this day. They own a promotion together. All right, here's Paul Roma getting the victory. Up next, we have the Walking Condominium, King Kong Bundy. He's going to cut a promo. And he actually does pretty good promos. He was a good talker. He always was. Probably helped him be as successful as he was. All right, here is King Kong Bundy. Of course, he's with Bobby Heenan, so that's going to help his score. And here is Craig DeGeorge. And is Bundy in a storyline? Bundy is not, but the Heenan family is. So Bundy could trash talk Ken Patera. Yeah. All right, cool. Of course, it helps when I have somebody rated. And there we go. Bundy is rated. Up next here, we have Jim Evans and King Kong Bundy. They're going to go 3 minutes. And here is Jimmy Evans. And here is King Kong Bundy. Bundy with the win. And this one is booked. All right, up next, we have Ricky Steamboat cutting a promo. You know what? I'm going to call an audible here. Yeah, I'm going to call an audible. Here we go with Superstars. We are going to have Control Center with Gene Okerlund. Yes. All right, Control Center with Gene Okerlund. Errors. Or let's do that differently here. Gene Okerlund hosts Event Center. Control Center, sorry. This was that really cool one with all the TVs. I remember seeing it as a kid and being like, that's got to be so cool to be in there. It probably was cool to be in there. Right, here is Mean Gene. He's rated on Entertainment. And this one's booked. Cool. All right, up next, we have Mike Richards against Ricky Steamboat. Mike Richards, of course, would go under several different names. Mean Mike, I believe he was Killer in the Texas Hangman. He got around. Mike Moran, who is also known as. All right, there's Ricky Steamboat. The Dragon gets the victory here, everybody, as he continues his winning ways here after dropping the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. All right, Demolition is going to cut a promo. And they are in a feud. They're in a feud with the Killer Bees. And it's a cold, cold feud. Here we go. Here is Demolition Axe. Here is Demolition Smash. They are talking to Craig DeGeorge. And they are talking about B. Brian Blair. And they are talking about Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. Off screen, entertainment. This one is booked. All right, up next, we have Rick Renslow and Dave Wagner, and they are going to face Demolition. So the former Wild Alaskans are going to face Demolition. And it's not going to go well for the former Wild Alaskans, I can tell you that much. Now we can auto-name this one, and we're going to have Smash get the victory here for Demolition. You have heard me talk about Demolition time and time again. I think they are the best tag team in WWF history. And I've given my reasons before, and someday I can do it again, but it's not going to be today. All right. The Macho Man is going to give us a promo here. Macho Man Randy Savage cuts a promo on Jake Roberts. And this one should be outstanding. Here is Macho Man. He's talking to Craig DeGeorge. And he is talking about Jake Roberts. Based on entertainment, Roberts is off screen. This one's booked. Here comes a big main event, everybody. And we have Duggan versus Savage. All right. Duggan's still somewhat in the doghouse here after that drug arrest with the Iron Sheik. He's come back to the company now, and he's going to do the favor on national TV here for Randy Savage. And by national TV, Superstars was syndicated. All right, Randy Savage is getting the win, but we'll give a little bit of an out here for Hacksaw. And Randy Savage is going to win by cheating. All right, this one is booked. We're at 65. We're at the max. We're ready to rock and roll here, everybody. We're starting the show. All right, Cortez and Rude. Rude gets a nice 76 score. Rude wins with that Rude Awakening. 68 overall for these two. Nice score for a dark match. All right, up next, the Rockers get some real good scores here against Milano and Barry O. And we get a 58 overall on this one. Lots of green. Green equals money in TEW. You know it. All right, here comes our big opener. Candice Pardue versus Sherry Martel. Sherry Martel gets the win with the sleeper hold. Nice score, a 69 there for Sherry Martel. 55 overall for this ladies match, and I'll take it. Here we go. A big opening promo here with Hulk Hogan, 87 overall, and Hogan struggles going off script. Give me a break. But I'll still take the score. Here we go. Callahan and Mancini against the Young Stallions. The Young Stallions get the win. 62 and a 52 for Roma and Powers, and a 43 overall. Oof. Not a good score. All right, King Kong Bundy gets a 70 in his promo with Craig DeGeorge. I like it. Lots of green there. And we got Jim Evans versus King Kong Bundy. Bundy wins with that splash. 69 overall on this one. Up next, we have Control Center with Gene Okerlund. Scores us a 74. Probably a better score than what Steamboat would have gotten. All right, Richards against Steamboat. Steamboat wins with that flying karate chop. 94 for Steamboat, 44 for Richards, 70 overall for these two. And here we go, a nice 77 score on the promo of Demolition, and they're trash talking the Killer Bees. Great score, 77, lots of green. All over the place here, everybody, all over the place. All right, up next, Renslow and Wagner take the fall to Demolition with that Demolition decapitation. Look at all this green, everybody. Look at all the money coming our way from Demolition. All right, up next, we have a big Randy Savage promo. Bam! Randy nails it with the 100. Knocks this one out of the park. Yeah! All right. Green equals money, and all things glitter that are green here. All right, here comes our main event. Big 87 score. Great stuff. 91 for Savage, 81 for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And great score to take this one home here. We're going to finish this one up. And there we go. A gain across the board once again in all 38 regions. We're going to finish this show. Our computer automatically sets us up to record the next week, which is week 4. And we're not going to worry about that. All right, this one's going to do it for us here, everybody. Another excellent TV taping of Superstars of Wrestling. For those of you that may be looking for version 10.1 of the Supermod, you can find it on patreon.com/PowerCastNetwork. It's only $5, everybody. And that $5 is not only going to get you the Supermod, it's not only going to get you all of the spreadsheets, but it's going to get you early and YouTube ad-free access to all of our shows. And it's going to give you specials and bonus episodes and a lot of other good stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else. So check it out today, everybody. Patreon.com/PowerCastNetwork. If you want version 9 of the Supermod, you can get that for free by going to braddrake.net. Don't forget, everybody, that you can find us on social media, facebook.com/group/1987Supermod. You can also find us over on Reddit under the subreddit of TEW2020Friends. And don't forget, we are also on Discord. Check us out, 1987 Supermod. And everybody, don't forget to take a look at the WFIA.org. It is the premier fan organization in pro wrestling. We have brought it back from its glory days in the 1970s and 1980s. Big, good things are coming from the WFIA. Make sure you join today. It is 100% free. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.